Gentlemen, 1650, Heat 2. What is it? Nation's capital in St. Charles. Got it. Got it. And coach for Nation's capital. Coach for St. Charles. We need to see you at admin. St. Charles, Nation's capital. Coach, admin. And the next heat in the scoreboard course, the ladies, heat 2 of the 1650. Chloe Guston taking ownership at block number 1, Lake Erie. Nation's Capital at block number 2, Ella Proper. Iowa Flyers at block number 3, Gretchen Gert. Sandy Epp at block number 4 for Eagles swim team. Tasia Ivanovskaya at block number 5 for Rockville Montgomery. Layla Gustafson takes block number 6 for Hinsdale. Paxton Cooper at block number 7 for M3 Aquatics. And block number 8, Molly Doran of Long Island Aquatic Club getting ready to go. And there we go. The bells are ringing in the scoreboard course, bringing it home, that first wave of gentlemen's 1650. It's heat number 2, actually. And the first challenge is set. Cole Nelson, 16:39.36. And Cole swims for Nova of Virginia. And we're going to be alternating gentlemen and then ladies. Ladies at the starting block right now is heat number 2. Heat 2, ladies. And we check 1, 2. And we're about 15 minutes out from start time in the 10 and unders. About 10 minutes left to warm up. And the scoreboard course getting ready for the next heat. The gentlemen, heat number 3 of the gentlemen at the starting blocks. Alex Arluck at block number 1. Jonathan Lombardo at block 2. Riley Poirier at block number 3. Dean Amble at block 4. Brody Carlson at 5. Henry Lyon at 6. Cohen Boyd at block number 7. And Jonas Yengist at block number 8 getting ready. And there we go with the signals. 50 yards to go to set the first challenge in the ladies' 1650. And there it is, Sandy F, 18:06.49, going to set the first challenge. Gentlemen, heat 3. And the first at the starting blocks in the 10 and unders, it's the 100 individual medley. Block number 2, that's Clara Yun of Rockville, Montgomery. Anna Howe at block number 3, Rockville, Montgomery. Suez Falls at block number 4, Riley Wagers. Harper Rutherford at block number 5. Swims for Cavalier Aquatics. And the Stingrays, Abigail Ferguson at block number 6. And it looks like they have all the patience of a hummingbird. Ladies 100 individual medley, Heat 1. And with that, heat number 2 takes ownership of the starting blocks. Claire Connors at block number 1 for Nova of Virginia. CCA Marlins, Mallory Queen at block number 2. Emery Betsworth at block number 3 for Cavalier Aquatics. Palatine Swim Team, Hannah Cho at block number 4. Eva Sefride at block number 5 for Peoria Area Water Wizards. Grayson Schindelhelm at block number 6 for Lake Country. Slate Koss at block number 7, Long Island Aquatics. And block number 8, that's Pinecrest Swim Team, Hannah Gorsey getting ready to go. Ladies, Heat 2. And 117.55. Riley Wagers setting the first challenge. In heat number 3, at the starting blocks right now, Elena Santos at block number 1, Samantha Bravery at block number 2, Mimi Hayes at block 3, Ella Baran at block number 4, 5 is Sloan Nguyen, Julia Carrick at block number 6, McKenna Kelsey at 7, and Lauren Smith at block number 8. And away we go. Grayson Schindelheim of Lake Country. 114.78, now the low bid. Ladies, Heat 3. And heat number 4 at the starting block, Summer Springer at block number 1, Haley Herman at 2, Ella Muller at block number 3, Isabel Cadella at block 4, Avery Bradley at 5, Annabelle Robbie at lane 6, getting ready, Anna Nolde at block number 7, and Elena Lumens at block number 8, getting ready. And into the wall to reach the touch. Mimi Hayes stopping the clock. 1:14.27 now in the hot seat. Ladies, heat 4. And at the starting blocks, getting ready to go right now, Sydney Chang at block number 1, Sophia Hogan at block 2, Katie Wang at block 3, Annabelle Hayes at block number 4, Parker Schatz at block number 5, Audrey Simons at block 6, Sophia Chen at 7, and Carmela Devine at block number 8. And into the wall over in lane number 8 there, Elena Lumens. 1:13.29 puts her in the hot seat. Ladies, heat 5. Heat number 6 getting ready at the starting blocks. Elizabeth Chan at block number 1, Grace Turnbull at block 2, Joy Liang at block number 3, block 4 is Lillian Karate, Morgan Wu at block 5, Abby Manier at block number 6, Keely Franks at 7, and Elizabeth Goins at block number 8. And there it is, Audrey Simons in at 1:12.60 now in the hot seat. Ladies, heat 6. And heat number 7, the starting blocks belong to you. Arena Nadalko at block number 1. Kinsey Ronyak taking block number 2. Jillian Schoenher at block 3. Kate Arensberger at block number 4. 5 is Coco Pearson. Olivia Holt at block number 6. Addison Maynard at block 7. And Caroline McConnell at block number 8. And what a finish. Boom, boom, boom. Abby Manier setting the first tag in there, 112.85, 112.94 for Wu, and Karate in at 113.17. Ladies, heat 7. And still in the hot seat is Audrey Simons out of heat number 5 with a 112.60. The second fastest time so far, Abby Manier at 112.94. And getting ready at the starting blocks is heat number 8, the deciding heat. Olive Dunn at block number 1. Wendy LaPietra at block number 2. Leah O'Connell at 3. Kennedy Maston at block number 4. 5 is Ellie Brenner. Charlotte Bruning at block 6. Caitlin Moraes at block number 7. And Giselle Quach at block number 8. And Jillian Schoenher setting the challenge. Heat 8, the deciding heat. And the load time, 110.75. Gentlemen's 100 individual medley coming up next. Reed Shields at block number 3. Matt McMillan at block 4. Jack Hyde at block number 5. And Sam Ahern at block 6. And that is Ellie Brenner of Nation's Capital. 105.60. The fastest time posted. Gentlemen, 100 individual medley. Heat 1. And in the scoreboard course, getting ready at the starting blocks, Lila Abbott at block number 1, Paige Henry at block 2, Kira Workman at block number 3, Abby Dart at block 4, Kara Hoffman at 5, Hope Ossie at block number 6, Margaret Litzau at block number 7, and Chloe Ossie at block 8. Into the wall with the gentleman, Dean Amable at 1650.22. And in the 10 and unders course, Hunter Wessel at block number 1, Michael Bagley at 2, James Levin at block 3, Declan Welch at 4, Owen Plasqua at block 5, Hank Harrington at 6, Will Burns at 7, and Charlie Reynolds at block 8. Scoreboard course, Heat 3, the ladies. And the first challenge in the 10 and under gentlemen, 120.99, Jack Hay. Gentlemen, Heat 2. And heat number 3 at the starting blocks right now. Luca Minutella at block number 1. Jason Zhu at block 2. Watson Monday at block number 3. Cameron Arts at block 4. Lincoln and Angelic at block number 5. Logan Eisenbaum at block 6. Sutton Jaskat at block 7. And Will Wallen at block number 8. And into the wall we go. Declan Welch, 117.47. Gentlemen, Heat 3. And with that splash, it's heat number 4 taking ownership at the starting blocks. Miles Ledford at block number 1. Henry Edwards at 2. Brody Hamilton at block number 3. Dexter Britton at 4. Brandon Pino at block number 5. And Manu Chinsarig at block number 6. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Manu. Will Coleman at block number 7. Andrew Torba at block number 8. And into the wall we go. The new challenge, 113.30. Puts Lincoln Andrelic in the hot seat. Gentlemen, heat 4. And at the starting blocks right now, heat number 5 getting ready. Patrick Sheeran at block number 1. Charlie Loham at block 2. Adrian Adriano at block number 3. Anthony White, block number 4. At block 5, it's Justin Liu. Carter Bonham at block 6. 7 is Adino Masani. And block number 8 is Will Turner. And that is Dexter Britton stopping the clock, 1:12.62. Now the load bid, the load time. Gentlemen, heat 5. And heat number 6, Walker Spain at block number 1. This Sinclair at block 2. Block number 3 is Wally Consor. Mason Rybaski at block number 4. Jordan Hernandez Fuentes at block number 5. George Beatty at block 6. Will Arcaris at block number 7. And Vian Ramnath at block number 8. And Anthony Way stops the clock, 1:11.36. Justin Liu in at 1:11.76. Gentlemen, heat 6. And heat number 7 getting ready now. Grant Brown at block number 1. Xander Tan at block 2. Joaquin Gomez Liendo at block number 3. Isaac Fowler at 4. Jaden Giota at block number 5. Brian Sanjaya at block number 6. Ian Wilkinson at 7. And Wright Joyner at block number 8. And Mason Rybaski, 110.76 now in the hot seat, the low bid. Gentlemen, heat 7. And here we go, the final set of challengers in the Gentlemen's 100 IM. Raleigh Harrington at block number 1, Beckett Sloma at block 2, Luke Morin at block number 3, block 4, that's Trent Abbott, Colton Horner at 5, 6 is Brody Michaels, 7, that's Lucas Chung, and Kingston Lee at block number 8. And Jaden Giota, 109.54 right now. Gentlemen, the deciding heat, heat 8. And awards coming up next. And boom, Trent Abbott leading the heat, posting in with a 106.43. And according to my notes, they're not official. That looks to be the fastest time posted. And right now, getting ready to present awards for the 100 individual medley.
Yep, I hear the music, and we'll be right back with the 50 breaststroke.
And in the ladies' 100 individual medley, our top 8, Giselle Quash, making her way over to block number 8. She placed 8th place, Rockville, Montgomery. Jillian Schoenher in 7th place, Madison Aquatic Club. 6th place was Olive Dunn of Nations Capital. 5th place, St. Andrews, Wendy LaPietra. 4th place, Long Island Aquatics, Leah O'Connell. Yeah, go ahead and step up, ladies. That's the way to do it. The bronze going to Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Maston. The silver going to Nova, Virginia, Charlotte Bruning. And the gold going to Nations Capital, posting in with a winning time, 1:05.60, Ellie Brenner. And while the ladies take their glory, getting ready the scoreboard course, the ladies are the gentlemen. Angie Zach at block number 1, Josh Farnsworth at block number 2, Jack Massili at block 3, Victor Pan at 4, Ethan Chania at block number 5, Tyler Kaminsky getting ready at 6, Ethan Grove at block number 7, and Jake McPhail at block 8. And in the 10 and unders course, the gentlemen 10 and under for the 100 IM making their way to the award stand, the starting blocks. In 8th place is Swim United, Jaden Giota. 7th place, Academy Bullets, Beckett Sloma. 6th place, Machine Aquatics, Colton Horner. In 5th place, QNS, Luke Morin. In 4th place, Lucas Young of Stanford Sailfish. The bronze going to Nova of Virginia, Raleigh Harrington. The gold to Stanford Sailfish, Brody Michaels. No, the silver going to Brody Michaels, and the gold going to Trent Abbott, Nova of Virginia. And waving at the camera up by the speakers there. Say hello to the folks at home. There you go. That's the way to do it. I love it. And our next heat, next event at the starting blocks, the 50-yard breaststroke. For the ladies, Abigail Ferguson at block number 2, Sedona Springer at block 3, Avery Young at block 4, Hannah Cho at block number 5, and Abby Lopez at block number 6. Ladies, 50 breaststroke, heat 1. And heat number 2 getting ready. Ella Mueller at block number 1. Avery Conrad takes block 2. Block number 3 is Elena Santos. Peyton Pascal at block number 4. Grace Harder at 5. Char Bond at block number 6. Lyndon Hall at 7. And Elizabeth Goins at block number 8. And the bells are ringing in the scoreboard course, 50 yards to go. Our first challenge in the 10 and under ladies breaststroke, 41.82, Hannah Cho. Ten and under ladies, heat 2. And in the ladies 1650, Kira Workman in at 18:01.39 to lead the heat. And 50 yards to go in the scoreboard course. 10 and unders getting ready at the starting blocks. Mia Poland at block number 1. Claire Connors at 2. Julia Carrick at block 3. Parker Schatz at 4. Morgan Wu at block number 5. Samantha Bravery at block 6. Elizabeth Chan at 7. And Sophie Hogan at block number 8. And Peyton Pascal, 38.18 now the low time. Ladies, 10 and under, heat 3. Scoreboard course has the start. Heat 7, gentlemen, 1650. And in the 10 and unders, it's Clara Yoon at block number 1, Julia Melanson at block number 2. Ellie Kopp at 3, Summer Springer at 4, Wendy LaPietra at 5, 6 is Kennedy Maston, Kenna Kelsey at block number 7, and Caitlin Moraes at block 8. Ladies, heat 4. And leading heat number 3 of the ladies 10 and under 50 breaststroke, 38.52, Morgan Wu. At the starting blocks, Kate Ahrensberger at block number 1, Audrey Simons at block 2, Ellie Brenner at block number 3, Charlotte Bruning at 4, Leah O'Connell at block 5, Sophia Chen at 6, Coco Pearson at 7, and Olivia Holt at 8. And into the wall we go. Stopping the clock, Wendy LaPietra, 36.06. Ladies, heat 5. And up next, 10 and under gentlemen, 50 breaststroke. Heat number 1 at the starting blocks. James Levin at block number 1. Logan Eisenberg at block 2. Dylan Parker at 3. Henry Holland at block 4. Max Marshall at block number 5. Declan Welch at block 6. Manu Chinzorig at block number 7. Colin Gensler at block 8. And into the wall we go. Charlotte Bruning, 35.21. And that looks like the fastest time overall. We'll know when we get to the award stand and the results are posted. Gentlemen, 10 and under, 50 breaststroke. Heat 1. And heat number 2, are you ready? Will Coleman at block number 1. Ivan Velkorodny at block number 2. Dexter Britton at block number 3. Will Caris at block number 4. Vian Remnath at block 5. Will Turner at 6. Jaden Giota at block number 7. And Carter Bonham at block number 8. And into the wall we go. The first challenge, 41.53. by Logan Eisenbaum. Heat 2. Heat number 3. At the blocks, Michael Bagley at block number 1, Cameron Arts at block 2, Isaac Fowler at block number 3, Raleigh Harrington at 4, Ian Wilkinson at block 5, Mark Maley at 6, Adriano at block number 7, and Walker Spain at block 8. And what a finish. Will Coleman over in lane number 1, 39.11, puts him in the hot seat. Heat number 3. And Heat 4, the decision heat. After they swim, the computer's going to decide what the results look like. Justin Liu at block number 1, Grant Brown at block 2, Brian Sanjaya at block number 3, Lucas Chung at 4, Trent Abbott at 5, Richard Corbicero at block number 6, Anthony Way at block 7, and Brandon Pino at block number 8. And into the wall we go. 35.81, the time posted by Raleigh Harrington. In the hot seat. Gentlemen, Heat 4, the deciding heat. And awards coming up next. And I don't know, teeth and fingernails. Richard Caballero at 34.72. Leading the heat. That looks like the fastest time overall. We're going to know when the official results are posted in just about 2 minutes. And we need to have our swimmers report to the award staging area, getting ready to present to the ladies 10 and under for the 50 breaststroke. And the ladies, 50 breaststroke, the top 8 doing the march behind the starting block. Kennedy Maston of Machine Aquatics in 8th place. Sophia Chen in 7th place, Long Island Express. Audrey Simons at 6th for Long Island Aquatic. Leah O'Connell in 5th place for Long Island Aquatic. Summer Springer in fourth, York Swim Club. The bronze goes to St. Andrews, Wendy LaPietra. The silver to Nation's Capital, Ellie Brenner. And the gold to Nova of Virginia, Charlotte Brunning. And Charlotte posted in with a 35-2-1 to take the 10-20 points for her team. And again, the camera, it's right up there where the speakers, where my voice is coming out. Say hello to all the folks at home. And the gentlemen now, our champions. In 8th place, Mark Maley of Rochester Swim Club. 7th place goes to Rockville, Montgomery, Brandon Pino. In 6th place, Anthony Way of Nation's Capital, Raleigh Harrington. In 5th place for Nova of Virginia. Stanford Sailfish in 4th place with Lucas Chung. In 3rd place is Brian Sanjaya of Rockville, Montgomery. The silver to Nova of Virginia, Trent Abbott. And the gold to QNS Aquatic, Richard Corbicero. Posted in with a 34-7-2. Again, gentlemen, wave to the folks at home. And getting ready next at the starting blocks, it is the 200 freestyle. And Hannah Corsi taking block number 3 for Pinecrest Stingrays. Abigail Ferguson at block number 4. And Rockville Montgomery at block number 5, Annie Howe. Ladies 200 freestyle, heat 1. And getting ready at the starting block, seat number 2, Hinsdale Swim Club at block number 2 with Mia Bayan. Elena Lumens at block number 3 for Ozaki Aquatics. Block number 4 is Annabelle Roby of Rockville, Montgomery. Elise Landon at block number 5, Iowa Flyers. Moons Aquatics at block number 6, Kaylee Gibson. And block number 7, Long Island Aquatics, Slate Koss. Ladies, Heat 2. And 2:33.32, the first time that we were posting up on the scoreboard there. At the starting blocks, it's heat number 3 getting ready to go. Elena Santos at block number 1, Rockville, Montgomery. Morgan Wu at block number 2, Long Island. Grace Zettler at block number 3 for Nation's Capital. Tiger Sharks, Grace Turnbull at block 4. Yara Sibolina at block number 5 for Nova of Virginia. Amelia Alcina at block number 6 for Rockville, Montgomery. Point Aquatics, Charbond at block number 7. Lake Country, Grayson Schindelheim at block number 8. And getting ready in the scoreboard course. Heat number 4 of the ladies, 1650. Amelia Thomas at block number 1. Katie Dunfield at block 2. Madeline Dowdy takes block number 3. Abby Bowker at block number 4. Tessa Iverson at block 5. Maya Perry at block number 6. Lainey Derenbacher at block number 7, and Tress Hively at block number 8 getting ready in the scoreboard course. In the 10 and unders course, Elena Santos at block number 1. Morgan Wu at block number 2. Grace Settler at block 3. Grace Turnbull at block number 4. Yara Sibolina at block number 5. Amelia Alcina at block 6. Cara Bond at 7. And Grayson Schindelhelm at block number 8 getting ready. And into the wall we went. 2:22.68. Elena Lumens now in the hot seat. Ten and unders, Heat 3. And that was Josh Farnsworth, 16:53.13 in the gentlemen's 16:50 leading the heat. Scoreboard course has the start. Ladies, Heat 4, 16:50. And at the starting blocks in the 10 and unders, Sydney Chang at block number 1, getting ready to go. Sarah Young at block 2. Mia Poland at 3. Block 4 is Charlotte Cadella. Mia Rizhikov at block number 5. Ava Sifrid at block 6. 7 is Julia Melanson. Olivia Holt at block number 8. And into the wall we go. Chair Bond at 2:17.18. Now the low time. Ladies, heat 4. And at the starting blocks now, heat number 5 of the ladies, 200 freestyle, Abby Manier at block number 1. Mimi Hayes at block 2. Caroline McConnell at 3. Caitlin Moraes at block number 4. Keely Franks at block 5. Lillian Karate at block number 6. 7 is Joy Liang. And block number 8, that's Kate Ahrensberger. And Sarah Young stopped the clock, 2:16.67. Now the low bid. She's in the hot seat. Ladies, heat 5. At the starting blocks right now, it's Madison Aquatics Jillian Schoenher at block number 1. Giselle Quash at block 2 for Rockville Montgomery. Nova of Virginia Charlotte Bruning at block number 3. Olive Dunn at block number 4 for Nation's Capital. St. Andrews, Wendy LaPetra at block number 5. Leah O'Connell at 6. Ellie Brenner at block number 7 for Nation's Capital. And Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Maston at block number 8. And into the wall, Mimi Hayes, 2:15.15. That first tag in, Caitlin Morales at 2:15.21. Only 4 100ths of a second difference there, 6 100ths of a second difference. Heat number 6, the deciding heat. And up next, the gentlemen's 200 freestyle. Taking ownership of the starting blocks right now, Jason Zhu at block number 3 for Rockville, Montgomery. Nova of Virginia, Hank Harrington at block number 4. Charlie Reynolds at block 5 for Ozaki Aquatics. And block number 6, Mahmoud Elag at block number 6 for Rockville, Montgomery. And into the wall, Wendy LaPetra, 2:06.01 to take that lead. That second tag in, Olive Dunn at 2:07.58. And 2:07.94, Charlotte Bruning. The third tag in this heat. We'll have to wait for official results to see how that lands. But according to my notes, that's the top 3. Gentlemen, it's your turn. 200 freestyle, heat 1. And at the starting blocks now, it's heat number 2 getting ready to go. Brody Hamilton at block number 1 for Hinsdale. Elgin Cyclones, Ethan Lamberti at block number 2. Henry Edwards at block 3. Machine Aquatics, Arlington's Charlie Hartman at block 4. Noah Wolfley at block number 5 for Nova of Virginia. Colin Lee at block 6 for Moons Aquatics. Brandon Pino at block number 7, Rockville, Montgomery. And Max Marshall at block number 8 for Life of Illinois. And results of the 10 and under ladies 200 freestyle are now posted. 10 and under ladies 200 freestyle results are posted. And into the wall we go with the gentleman, Hank Harrington, in with a 2:28.57 to put him in the hot seat. Gentlemen, heat 2. And at the starting block, seat number 3 taking ownership, Hinsdale at block 1 with George Beatty. Logan Eisenbraun at block number 2, Edina Swim Club. Moons Aquatic at block number 3 with Adrian Adriano. Block number 4, that's Noah Ned of Rockville, Montgomery. At block number 5, this Sinclair of Long Island Express. Rockville, Montgomery again at block number 6 with Nicholas Nishnian-Nidsi. At block number 7, it's Luke Meehan of Long Island Aquatic. Block number 8, Nova of Virginia, Watson Monday. And it ain't over yet. Say, we were just wishing it was, that's all. And it looks like Brody Hamilton over in lane number 1 is going to take the win in this heat. 2:23.62 puts Brody in the hot seat. Gentlemen, Heat 3. And you just got to remember to use your thumbs when you're counting also. And at the starting blocks, it's Isaac Fowler at block number 1, Lake Erie. Nation's capital, Anthony White at block number 2. Rockville, Montgomery, Jordan Hernandez Fuentes at block number 3. Xander Tan at block 4, Nova of Virginia. Rochester Swim Club. Wright Joyner at block number 5. Yanji Liu at block number 6, Long Island. Long Island again at block number 7, Ivan Velia Korodidny. And at block number 8, Danya Serbak of Life. And in the scoreboard course, getting the signal right now, it's heat number 5 of the gentlemen getting ready to go at the starting blocks next. McMillan at block number 1, Carson Julian at block 2, Ian Kimmick at block number 3, Dominic Losberg at block 4, Anderson Capello at block number 5, Caleb Caparera at block number 6, Eric Julian at 7, and Alexander Wendt at block number 8 getting ready. And into the wall with the 10 and unders, 2:16.10 is now the low bid. Luke Meehan of Long Island. Gentlemen, 10 and under, heat 4. And into the wall there at the 16:50, Abby Bowker at 18:20.55. Scoreboard course has the start. Heat number 5 of the gentlemen, 16:50. And in the 10 and unders course, Beckett Sloma taking block number 1 right now, Long Island. Kingston Lee at block number 2, Trent Abbott at block 3, Nova, Virginia. QNS Aquatics, Luke Morin at block 4, Brody Michaels at block number 5 for SSAC. St. Andrews at block number 6, Joaquin Gomez Liendo. Block number 7 is Grant Brown of Madison Aquatics. And Colton Horner at block number 8, Machine Aquatics. And into the wall, Yangi Liu at 2:14.72. Now the time to beat at least. He's in the hot seat. Gentlemen, Heat 5, the deciding heat. And awards for the 200 freestyle coming up next. Ladies need to make their way over to the awards area. They're there. They're ready. And there it is. Boom, boom at the wall. Brody Michaels hitting the wall first. 207.11, 207.16 for Luke Morin. Only 5/100ths of a second difference there. And it is awards time now. We'll have the gentlemen's official results out in just a few moments. That 207 is the fastest time recorded, according to my notes. Trent Abbott in at 2:09, the third fastest time, and I don't trust myself from there. And doing the March of Fame, it's the 10 and under ladies for the 200 freestyle in 8th place. Mimi Hayes of Stanford Sailfish. 7th place is Giselle Quach of Rockville, Montgomery. Nation's capital, Ellie Brenner in 6th place. Madison Aquatics, Jillian Schoenher in 5th place. 4th place goes to Long Island, Leah O'Connell. In 3rd place, the bronze going to Nova of Virginia, Charlotte Brunning. The silver going to Nation's capital, Olive Dunn. And the winner, the gold, going to St. Andrew Aquatics, Wendy LaPetra. Posting in with a winning time, 2:06:01. And ladies, yes, you have to wave at the speakers up there because there's a camera up there going out over the internet. Everybody sees it. And the results of the gentlemen are posted now. And the gentlemen, here it is in 8th place, Yang Yi Liu of Long Island in 8th place. Madison Aquatic Club, Grant Brown in 7th. Colton Horner of Machine Aquatics in 6th. Kingston Lee of Long Island Aquatic Club takes 5th. Beckett Sloma in 4th place, Academy Bullets. The bronze going to Nova of Virginia, Trent Abbott. The silver to QNS, Luke Morin. And the gold winning the event, Stanford Sailfish, Brody Michaels, posted in with a 2:07.11 to take the win. Oh, yes, indeed. What is the crowd behind the starting blocks? We only have 2 more heats. Oh, it's relays. Is that what we're doing? It is relay time. Nova, Virginia at block number 2. CCA Marlins at block number 3. St. Charles at lane 4. Ozaki Aquatics at lane number 5. Hinsdale Swim Club at 6. Moons Aquatic at lane number 7. And it's the 400 medley relay. Ladies 400 medley relay, heat 1. And our butterflyers in the tub right now. Elizabeth Goins in lane 2 for Nova, Virginia. CCA Marlins, that's Mallory Queen. Eleanor Spring for St. Charles in lane 4. Elena Lumens of Ozaki Aquatics in lane number 5. Mia Bayan at lane 6. Hinsdale Swim Club and Kaylee Gibson in lane 7. And our freestylers getting ready to get and go. Nova, Virginia, Clara Connor's going to be doing the freestyle leg. Abby Lopez, the CCA Marlins in lane 3. Carmela Devine of St. Charles in lane 4. 5 is Haley Herman of Ozaki Aquatics. Addie Campbell is swimming for Hinsdale in lane 6, freestyle. And that's Claire Park in lane number 7, Moons Aquatics. And 4:57.66, Ozaki Aquatics setting the first challenge. Getting ready now, Cavalier Aquatics at block number 1. Emery Betzworth starting off. Caitlin Morace at block number 2. Stanford Sailfish starting off there. Giselle Quach, our backstroker for Rockville at block number 3. Nova of Virginia at block number 4. Kate Eisenberger. Lillian Karate at block number 5. Long Island. Nation's Capital Olive Dunn at 6. Rockville Montgomery. Elena Santos at 7. And Ella Mueller. Machine Aquatics, block 8. Ladies, heat 2, the deciding heat. And the scoreboard course getting ready to go at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course right now. Heat number 5 of the ladies, Lila Brock at block number 1, Alex Siegel at block 2, Nora Williams takes block number 3, Addison Pfeiffer at block 4, Sophia Gonzalez at 5, Olivia Meyer at block number 6, Katie Kitlowski at 7, and Mackenzie Shields at block number 8 in the scoreboard course getting ready. And getting ready, the 10 and unders, our breaststrokers, Phoebe Hitt of Cavalier Aquatics, Stanford's McKenna Kelsey, Julia Carrick for Rockville, Charlotte Bruning for Nova, Long Island, Audrey Simons, Grace Zettler for Nation's Capital, Clara Yoon for Rockville, and Samantha Bravery for Machine Aquatics. And the signals in the scoreboard course. Getting ready, the ladies 10 and under, the Butterflyers. Addison Maynard for Cavalier. Parker Schatz for Stanford. Elizabeth Chan for Rockville. Olivia Holt for Nova of Virginia. Morgan Wu for Long Island. Ellie Brenner for Nation's Capital. Joy Liang for Rockville. And Kennedy Maston getting ready for Machine. And our freestylers getting ready to go at the starting blocks right now. Anna Noldiv, Cavalier at block number 1. Mimi Hayes of Stanford. Sarah Young for Rockville, Montgomery. Yara Sibilina for Nova of Virginia. Leah O'Connell for Long Island. Keely Franks for Nation's Capital. Caroline McConnell for Rockville. And Sloan Nguyen for Machine Aquatics getting ready. And scoreboard course, Heat 5 of the ladies. Boom, into the wall. Nova of Virginia stopping the clock at 440.95. So close to record time. I mean, they are right there almost. 440.58, the record. Nova of Virginia, the fastest time posted in this event today. Long Island Aquatic, that second tag in, 444.27. According to my notes, is the second fastest time. And we'll have the official results out shortly. Getting ready now, the 10 and under gentlemen. Heat number 1. And that is Maverick Swim Club in lane number 3. Starting off is Colin Jensler. Cavalier Aquatics in lane 4. Sutton Jascott, our backstroker. And Moons Aquatics in lane number 5. Adrian Adriano, the backstroker. And our breaststrokers getting ready to go. Jack Height for Maverick Swim Club. James Levin for Cavalier. And Caden Chow for Moons Aquatic. And results of the 400 medley relay for ladies is now posted. Event 105, results are posted. And the butterflyers in the tub. That's Lincoln Anderlich for Maverick Swim Club, Patrick Sheeran for Cavalier Aquatics, and Colin Lee for Moons Aquatic. And our freestylers getting ready to get and go right now. Reed Shields is going to be swimming in the freestyle leg for Maverick Swim Club. Luca Minatello for Cavalier Aquatics. And Moons Aquatics, that's Jamie Nam, going to be swimming freestyle. And into the wall we go. 5:11.46. Cavalier Aquatics setting the first challenge. Heat 2. And that is Lifetime in lane number 1. Rockville Montgomery in lane 2. Manu Genzerig, the backstroker for Lifetime. Jason Zhu for Rockville Montgomery. Lane number 3 is Nicholas Nishnian Nidzi, the backstroker for Rockville Montgomery. Nova of Virginia, lane 4, Raleigh Harrington, the backstroker. Lucas Stanko in lane 5 with Long Island Aquatic. doing the backstroke. Watson Monday, Nova of Virginia in 6. Charles Swim Team in 7 with Owen Bowe. And Hinsdale in lane number 8, Joseph Woodikis as the backstroker. And the breaststrokers in the tub. Henry Holland for Lifetime. Brandon Pino for Rockville. Brian Sanjaya for Rockville, Montgomery again. Will Arcaris for Nova of Virginia. Justin Liu for Long Island Aquatics. Carter Bonham for Nova of Virginia. Mason Rabaski for St. Charles. Oscar Jovic for Hinsdale. And our butterflyers getting ready to go at the starting blocks. Daniel Serback for Lifetime. Sam Ahern for Rockville. Rockville 2 is Hernandez Fuentes. Trent Abbott for Nova of Virginia. Kingston Lee for Long Island Aquatic. Will Burns getting ready for Nova of Virginia. Matt McMillan for St. Charles. And George Beatty for Hinsdale. I heard rumors somebody dropped a cup of coffee on the computer. I know how to fix that. Yeah. You pull it apart, the casing off of it. Depending on how much residue is left in there, you clean it with distilled water. Distilled, because regular water, well, yeah, it'll dry and it'll leave calcium and that sort of thing. But rinse the daylights out of it with distilled water, maybe alcohol. If that doesn't get it, you come back with acetone and rinse it with acetone. Yeah. It'll. You have to be careful of plastic with the acetone if there's anything like that, but you may not have to do that.
I did a little bit of rubbing. I got a lot of it off, but I didn't have a chance to really.
I mean, you can drown it with distilled water because distilled water doesn't leave anything. it'll take away, and it doesn't conduct electricity either. Distilled water won't. And I've got some spray that might work on it, but the guitar place down here, the music place, they definitely have a special spray just for circuit boards. Yes, it's safe to use on computers and everything else. And
Because luckily we were so lucky as we pulled the old computer
yeah,
and we got the new computer, not a new, we had a spare. The spare didn't have the software. So we just pulled the hard drive.
let me grab them. Yep. And right now, presenting awards in the ladies 10 and under 400 medley relays. In 8th place, Cavalier Aquatics, Emery Betsworth, Vivi Hitt, Addison Maynard, and Anna Nold. In 7th place, Avery Bradley, Sophia Hogan, Elena Lumens, and Haley Herman. In 6th place, Rockville Montgomery, Elena Santos, Clara Young, Joy Liang, and Caroline McConnell. In 5th place, Stanford Sailfish, Caitlin Moraes, Kelsey McKenna, Parker Schatz, and Mimi Hayes. In 4th place, Rockville Montgomery, Giselle Quash, Julia Carrick, Elizabeth Chan, and Sarah Young. The bronze going to Nation's Capital, Olive Dunn, Grace Zettler, Ellie Brenner, and Keely Franks. The silver to Long Island Aquatics, Lillian Karate, Audrey Simons, Morgan Wu, and Leah O'Connell. And the gold going to Nova of Virginia, Kate Ahrensberger, Charlotte Bruning, Olivia Holt, and Yara Sabalina. Posting in with a winning time, 440.95. And the gentleman now. In 8th place is Lifetime, Munu Chinzorig, our birthday boy, Henry Holland, Daniel Zerbeck, and Max Marshall. 7th place goes to Cavalier Aquatics, Sutton Jascott, James Levin, Patrick Sheeran, and Luca Minutella. In 6th place, Hinsdale Swim Club, Joseph Widikis, Oscar Jovic, George Beatty, and Brody Hamilton. In 5th, St. Charles with Owen Bowe, Mason Rabaski, Matt McMillan, and Owen Plusqua. 4th place goes to Nova of Virginia, Watson Monday, Charter Bonham, Will Burns, and Walker Spain. The bronze to Rockville Montgomery, Nicholas Nishnian Nitsi, Brian Sunjai, Noah Ned, and Jordan Hernandez Fuentes. In 2nd was Long Island Aquatic, getting the silver, Luca Stanko, Justin Liu, Kingston Lee, and Luke Meehan. And number 1, Nova of Virginia, posting in with a winning time, 4:37.60, Will Akaris, Raleigh Harrington, Trent Abbott, and Xander Tan. And the bells are ringing in the scoreboard course. Getting ready at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course. Gentlemen, for the 1650 Phoenix Vaonakis at block number 1. Nicholas Kammer at block 2. Owen Miklos at block number 3. Noah Zuckerman at 4. Tony Spywak at block number 5. Callan Carney at block 6. Block number 7 is William Keenan. And block number 8, James Edwards, getting ready to go. Correct. Yep. You too. And into the wall, Alex Siegel, and at 18:01.38 to lead the heat. Gentlemen, heat 6. And getting ready for it behind the starting blocks. There's the signals, 50 yards to go in the water. It's heat number 6 for the ladies getting ready to go. Bella Brower at block number 3, Nova of Virginia. Vivian Finley at block number 4, Long Island Aquatics. And block number 5 at Shorewood Swim Club, Lauren Simon.
Thank you.
And that was Owen Miklos in at 7:11.62. Ladies, heat 6. Oh, yeah, there's that bell of enthusiasm, bringing it home. Getting ready for the deciding heat, or the seventh heat, gentlemen. We've got two more heats, one of ladies, one of gentlemen, later today, this evening, to represent the event. At the starting block, it's Hugh Worgan at block number 2, Machine Aquatics. Christopher Ned at block number 3, Rockville, Montgomery. Johnny Macco at block number 4 for Long Island Aquatic. Rockville, Montgomery at block number 5 is Andrew Cassell. And block number 6, Alexander Abidiyi of Rockville, Montgomery. Abidiyi. And I believe that was Alexander Adebayi. That sounds more reasonable. Alexander, you're welcome to correct me on that. I would love to know. And 50 yards to go. Gentlemen, heat number 7 of the 1650. And there we go, the bell's ringing, getting out that first signal. And that was Johnny Mako, Long Island Aquatics. Stopping the clock first, 17:05.10. That second tag in by Andrew Cassell at 17:10.01. And that third tag in, Hugh Worgan, 17:19.23. Christopher Ned in it. Making his way into the wall. Alexander and that's Alexander Adebayi. Still working on it. And there it is, 18:20.25. That's going to do it for this session. We'll be back for championship finals in just a little bit. A little less than an hour, actually. We'll be back for warm-up